Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the first session of Jolly Phonics course by Skillveda. At Skillveda, we are committed to empowering educators with practical, research-based strategies that make teaching joyful and effective. Skillveda is your partner in transforming education through innovation, inclusion, and global competencies. We empower your growth with expert-led learning that is flexible and tailored to you. Today, we begin an exciting journey to help children become confident readers and writers through sounds. Jolly Phonics is a fun multisensory approach that teaches the 42 letter sounds using action, stories, and blending, making reading and spelling natural for young learners. In this session, we will understand the foundation of Jolly Phonics, learn the first group of sounds with action, and explore how you can use these strategies immediately in your classroom. This is not just a training, it's a movement to make reading joyful, stress free, and effective, aligned with NEP 2020 focus on foundational literacy. Our goal is simple to help you understand Jolly Phonics beyond the curriculum and see how to apply it in real classroom for better learning outcomes. Let's extend a warm welcome to Ms. Prachi Rastogi, our expert ECC trainer, an educationist and consultant with more than 18 years of experience in education. She is all set to guide you through this learning journey. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Ms. Prachi.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you switch on your cameras?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Okay, so let's start our session.
We have Dr. Padma Hariharan, the director of the school in Kerala, and some teachers are also there from Kerala. Am I right? Alina,
Absolutely,
Vismaya.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Welcome,
Good
Dr.
evening.
Padma.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. So let's start our session. So, can anybody tell me the difference between letters and alphabets?
Letters we name as like A as A. Sounds we say A. So the in small letter we sound and big letter we name the letter.
Anybody else want to try? I'll repeat my question. My question is, uh, what is the difference between letters and alphabets?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please.
Alphabets we don't say, actually alphabet will say. It comes in all the letters. Letters are like 26 letters. Am I correct, ma'am?
Yes, you're correct. Very nice. So, like letters are individually, like we consider A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all 26 letters. Individually, when we are going to consider, we call it letter. But when we consider as a group, a form of group, all the letters, it forms as a alphabet. So let's move ahead. Okay. So now, what do you mean by phonemes and graphemes? So let's come upon on this topic. Okay. Phonemes means when you are going to hear a smallest sound in the word. For example, my word is fan. So can you tell me how many phonemes are coming in the word fan?
Ma'am, it's 3.
Yes, there are
Hmm.
yes, there are 3 sounds are coming. Like you are hearing 3 sounds. You are able to hear 3 sounds. So there are 3 phonemes. Phonemes is a like smallest sound, whatever the sound coming in a word, smallest unit of a sound in the word. Like words become, when we write all the letters, join all the letters, it become word. Okay. So when it calls the smallest unit of a sound in a word, like f, a, so there are 3 phonemes. Now let's talk about what are graphemes. Graphemes are when you write the phonemes, representation, representation of the phonemes. Okay, we call it graphemes. Like when we write fan, we write FAN, grapheme. Phonemic awareness and activities. The ability to identify and manipulate individual sounds in a spoken word is a phonemic awareness. Like from the kindergarten, from the basic of like pre-nursery, when we start, when the child join you, okay, from that point you start phonemic awareness. You talk to them. Actually, the phonemic awareness starts when the baby is in the womb, because when the mothers talk, or like when surrounding people talk with them, so child develop its phonemic awareness, because he or she used to listen inside the womb. So from that point only phonemic awareness started. But when it comes to you, when the child comes to you, you start the phonemic awareness in a correct order, because you are giving the basic of reading, writing, listening, speaking, right? When the child comes to you, what is the correct age? When the child comes to you in your school, what is the age? What is the appropriate age of the child?
It's like 3 plus, ma'am.
3 plus, right? From that point, you start the listening activities, speaking activities, reading activities, writing activities, right? And different level, different kind of activities. First, you start with the listening activities. You start with the speaking activities. Because in the pre-nursery, when the child is like 3 or 3.5, the child used to play. You give different instructions for the play, right? You give free play material to them. So you are creating awareness. And you are giving different kind of vocabularies, right? Block, car, toy, right? Like sit on the mat. You give these kind of sentences. So you are creating phonemic awareness. They're able to hear the sound of different letters in different words. So there are different kind of activities. Like when the child comes to you, you always sing different kind of songs. Welcome song, good morning song, circle time song, right? So you are creating phonemic awareness. It's not like that you are like you when the child will come to you, when the child will be in like upper kg or like senior kg, then you are going to start the phonics. No, you are starting from the beginning only, because time to time you are giving vocabulary, different vocabulary at different level. Like at the level of pre-nursery, you give different vocabulary: clap, round, right? These are the different vocabularies you give. Bell, tap, ball. And when it comes to the nursery class, you give vocabulary related to the letters: apple, X, ant, right? When it comes to like when the child is in lower kg, you give 3-letter vocabulary, specific 3-letter vocabulary: cat, dog, hat. So this kind of vocabulary you give. In that, you used to mention that recognize a sound. What is the beginning sound coming? So these are the part of the phonemic awareness. At different level, you give different kind of awareness, right? According to age of the child. You don't give when the child comes to you. At that time only you give all the vocabulary to the child, or you give according to the age of the child,
uh, age of the child.
right? So we need, so because NEP also say that according to the age, we need to see the progressions. We need to work on the progression, right? From starting only you can't teach, like in starting you teach A, B, C, D, A, B, K, D in pre-nursery when the child comes to you, or you wait when the child goes to the nursery class, then you are going to introduce different kind of letters, small letters, big letters, with the stories, with music and movement, right? So you wait for the right time. So if at different levels you have to give phonemic awareness according to the age of the child. These all are the examples related to this. So you have different kind of rhymes also, right? You have when the child comes, you have like basic rhymes. When the child is in nursery class, you have little bit, you you make the, you higher your level. And then when the child comes in lower kg or upper kg, so you give the progression in that also. You give more songs, you give more vocabularies, you give more rhyming words in that. So what are the different activities for phonemic awareness we do in the kindergarten or like in higher grades also? We sing songs, we have different songs, we encourage listening, we give the listening activities, we give small short stories, or like we give different sentences. In that, we used to ask different questions. What is the name of the girl? What is the girl doing? Small story, two-line story, and you can ask. Then speak slowly and use repetition. The key for the phonemic awareness is, when you are going to develop this all phonemic awareness, you have to speak slowly, because at number of times children have problem to follow the instruction. They don't follow multiple instruction, they follow single instruction at one time. Being a teacher, you also face this kind of a difficulty when you give multiple instructions. Go there, do this, pick up this, right? And when you slow your pace, go there, you wait till the child reach to the rack or wherever you are giving the directions, right? Now pick up the red basket. You have to specifically mention the color of the basket. So like this you have to be specific. Like this you have to slow down your pace for creating phonemic awareness. You have to give repetitions. Sometimes one repetition will work, but with like sometimes with the same children, like you are having a class of like 10 or 15 children, right? Everybody follow the same instruction, or you have to change your instruction according to the child, right? If the child is not able to understand your instruction, you shift the thing. You come according to the child's level, right? You think that how I can give simple instruction. You simple your words and then you give the instruction. So these are the like small things which we need to take care. And these are the basics. Then create a word cards. You have different kind of a word cards in your like TLMs. When you are going to talk about the TLM, you have different kind of letter set, right? you give them so that they can make different kind of words. You give them opportunities, right? At the time of play, at the time of different activities, when you are introducing 3-letter words, you used to give different candy cards to the children so that they can make n number of words. You give the time to explore the activity, right? And over there, you have to work as a guidance. So these are the simple things which you need to follow to create a phonemic awareness. Then it comes create a print-rich environment. Print-rich environment means like some schools follow cursive writing pattern, right? Or a different style pattern. Like you are able to see the Skillveda logo on the screen. Can you tell me the font style? Can anybody tell me the font style which they have used? Okay. Are you able to read
It's in
that?
caps letter, ma'am.
Okay, yes, caps letter. All are in the caps letter. But can you tell me,
Yes, ma'am.
is this a print-rich environment? If I show this Skillveda to a 4-year-old, can he recognize all the letters?
No, ma'am.
5-year-old, can he recognize all the letters?
No, ma'am.
Okay, why?
Because they doesn't know the alphabets completely, no, ma'am.
Okay, so at what age the child will be able to recognize all the letters?
No, by age
5
two.
around 5 years.
Yes, because when the child is in nursery class, when he's like 4 to 5,
4 or 5.
he
4
is
to
in
5.
nursery class, right? He can
Yes,
recognize
ma'am.
all the 26 letters. We used to complete all the 26 letters till the child is in nursery class. So he
Yes,
can
ma'am.
easily recognize all the letters. Might be he is not able to read it, might be he is not able to blend all the things, but he is able to recognize because the
Yes,
font
ma'am.
style is connecting with the print rich environment. When you show the letter S flashcard, will it match with the Skillveda's S?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So he can recognize the letter S.
Yes, ma'am.
He can easily recognize the letter K.
Yes.
He or she can easily recognize the letter I. So this is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
print-rich environment which I am talking about. If they are going like on a ride with their parents, so they can easily recognize the letter on the hoarding. Papa, see, my teacher taught me this letter. This letter is S. This letter is A. When we are small, we used to recognize the letters. We used to read the hoardings, right? Children used to do this time also. When they are in car, they are passing with someone. They try to read the restaurant name also. In fact, reason because you are giving print-rich environment. Now schools are giving print-rich environment. That's why they can recognize all the letters. For example, you take your child to the park. You talk about the flowers. You show them the flowers. You can easily ask, what is the beginning sound coming in flower? Can they recognize?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they can easily tell you blend also. If the child
Yes,
is
ma'am.
in KG1, right? If the
Yes,
child is
ma'am.
in lower KG, he can easily tell you the blend also. The blend is coming. So it totally when you are giving print rich environment in school, so they can connect with the surroundings also. So this is very important. Then I spy game. So we have different kind of word cards. We have different kind of games. In that they used to like you can play this game in your classroom also. Simon says, I spy game. I spy the thing which is yellow in color. Might be there, they need to look around. Might be it will be block, might be it will be a sun cutout, anything. Might be you are wearing yellow color dress. So they are going to touch it. So you are creating yellow color awareness, phonemic awareness, right? Now the word games. So we have different kind of a word games also. We have different ludos, we have different snake and ladder game. You also play in your classroom different kind of a games like musical reading, like you play musical chair. We used to play musical reading in our classrooms. So these are the small games, word games. Or you just give the candy cards. They can make their own words, 3-letter word, 4-letter word. In starting, they are going to make 2-letter word. Then they are going to add the things, 3-letter word, 4-letter word. Then comes the write together. What comes under write together? When the child is also, when you are writing, you are going to give the opportunity to children also to write at that time. You need to go side by side. You can't think that children are doing, I will demonstrate once only, and then after children can do the things. No. Here you have to follow this kind of a strategy. I do, we do, then you do. I do, first I'm going to demonstrate you. We do, child will also do, and you will also do, side by side. When you are going to teach the formation of the letters, at that time you need to do this kind of a work. When you are going to teach them how to write 2-letter words, how to write 3-letter words, they don't know what is the noodle gap, what is the one finger gap while writing the sentence. First you have to demonstrate. You need to tell your expectations from the child. Then you need to demonstrate with them, and then let them do. Work as a guider. You need to change your approach. Then it comes to play board games. Like in our time, we used to play snake and ladder game, right? So, or we used to play hopscotch games, right? We used to play stapu. So, like this, you have to include all these kind of games in your classrooms also. But what you have to add, you can't. You can add numbers also in that if you are having numeracy class. But when it comes to literacy, what you are going to add? You are going to add 2-letter word, 3-letter word, alphabets. Then read alouds. Small books you can take. Different readers used to come. Read the books. Talk to them. Read only one page, 2 lines, 3 lines. Talk to them about the picture, about the content, what girl was doing, what the girl was wearing. Show them the picture cards. Then talk to them. Ask them what are their feelings. Have some open-ended questions. With the help of that, you are going to develop listening as well as speaking skills. You're going to encourage the confidence level, right? Holistic development. What NEP says. NEP says this now. One activity, overall development. Work like this. Think about the different activities. Now let's come upon on the next part. What are the levels of phonemic awareness? We have already know what are the different activities, what kind of a things we can do in our classroom. But let's talk about levels. That at what level you have to do what you need to do. First, you have to create awareness for identification of phonemes. When you are giving them different kind of vocabularies, at that time talk about them. Like sun. What is the beginning sound coming in sun? What is the ending sound coming in sun? Small word, 2 questions. Can you recognize the picture of sun? What is the color of the sun? Single picture, n number of questions. Have you ever seen sun? You can add more open-ended questions in this. So first of all, you have to create identification of phonemes, a smallest unit of sound in that word. Then comes the blending part. How to join the letters, how the 2-letter word make, how we are going to make the 3-letter word, how we are going to make the 4-letter word, and how we are going to make different words. How to blend the sounds. Now we are not going to say a and b. Now we are going to say ab, b, ab. Right? Now, let's come upon after doing the blending part. When you will also give the dictation part, right? How they are going to write the dictation. So for that, you have to create segmentation of phonemes. I'm going to tell you the word, but you have to bifurcate that word in your mind. Again, repeat the word. While writing, repeat it again and again. Segmentation of phonemes. Bat, bat. Are you able to hear all the 3 sounds? Bat. And if I'll say bat, bat, might be some children are not able to recognize all the 3 sounds. So you have to slow down your pace. And after that, initial phase, you can slow down. But after that, giving practice like 4 or 5 times or 6 times, then you can increase your pace, increase the level of your speaking skills, or right? So that they can segment the sound in their mind. They can bifurcate the sound in their mind, and then they can write correctly in their notebook. Then come deletion of phonemes. Like if I have the word 3-letter word, cat, if I'll remove the k sound, how many sounds are left? 2 sounds are left. At. So child need to identify. If I'll remove one sound, 2-letter word will be left. If I'm going to remove this vowel sound, if I'm going to add this vowel sound, new word will become. In the word cat, if I will remove a sound, if I am going to put a sound, caught, it will become caught. So child needs to know how to delete the sound, how to remove the sound. Same, child also need to know how to add the sound. I'm going to teach you all the 2-letter words, right? But when it comes to 3-letter words, you need to tell him that k, at. Now read it in a one go. Cat. Right? How to do the manipulation of phoneme. Just now I have given you example. Cat, caught. If I'm going to remove a sound, I'm going to put a sound. It will become caught. If I'm going to remove t sound, I'm going to put p sound. It will become cop. If I'm going to remove k sound, I'm going to add h sound. It will become hop, right? So like this, you have to give n number of activities for creating levels of phonemes. And this can be done at different levels, not at one level. At different level, you are creating phonemic awareness. Like when the child comes to you in the play group, you give listening activities, speaking activities, give them chance, talk to them, give them stories, ask them, let them give something to scribble, to draw, and then talk, let them express, give simple vocabulary to them. And after that, when they come to the nursery class, then start with the letters, start with the sounds, start the writing pattern also. So it totally depends upon to school to school. Some schools have like they start writing pattern in lower KG, and some start with the nursery level only. So it totally depends, right? Then give them 2-letter word, give them 3-letter word, give more vocabulary, talk to them as much as you can, give picture comprehension, give reading comprehension, give small stories, talk to them about that. Simple stories. What is the name of the girl? What the girl is doing? Right. So with the help of these activities, with the help of these levels, you create phonemic awareness in children. Now, what is phonological awareness? It is the ability to recognize and manipulate the spoken part of sentences and words. If I am going to remove this from the sentence, this is a cap. If I am going to put that, so it will become that is a cap. The meaning of the sentence will change. So child need to recognize and manipulate the spoken part. Being able to identify the words that rhymes. When you talk about the rhymes, different rhymes you do in your classroom. So they have the rhyming words. Every rhyme have a rhyming word. So they are creating phonological awareness. You are giving vocabulary with that. What are the alteration in that? What you can do, what kind of alteration you can do, or what kind of alteration they can do. They can have their own rhymes also. You can have your own rhymes also, small rhymes. Like for clean up, we used to do clean up, everybody clean up. Simple song. So they can understand that they need to clean up right now. Now they need to wind up their toys. They need to keep their toys at their place. Now let's talk about what do you mean by phonics. Can anybody tell me what is the phonics part? Anybody wants to volunteer?
It's a sound of alphabet, ma'am. Letter.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Ma'am, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what was your question, ma'am? Can you please repeat once? Wasn't
What do you
audible?
mean by phonics?
Okay. 1 second. So, phonics is, according to me, phonics is, what is that? The way how we teach the students To pronounce a letter or to pronounce a word can be.
Yes. Yes. So let's see. Phonics is a means of teaching reading in which the association between letters and sounds are emphasized.
Yeah, true.
So, like in phonics, you are telling them what are phonemes also, you are telling them graphemes also, how to write, right?
Yeah,
You are telling them the sounds also, you are telling them the letter name also,
yeah,
correspondence, and the sound symbol association. Phonemes, graphemes, correspondence, and the sound symbol association. All the three things work together, right?
yeah, ma'am. Got it. Got it,
When you,
ma'am. Thank you.
yes, you introduce the letter name, letter with the letter
Letter.
name, then you
Yeah.
come on the sound. The letter
Okay.
sound is this, and
Yeah.
how to write it.
Yeah.
All the three things are connected for the phonics.
Yeah. Fine.
Now, can you tell me, does phonics help?
Of course, ma'am, it helps a lot, especially when, see, I am a social teacher. In social, there are many new technical terms, right? Usually, what I will do is, as a social teacher, what I will do is, I used to write the keywords on the board, no? I used to syllabicate the words. Each and every word, I used to explain how each and every word is being framed. That makes the students to understand, reduce the spelling mistakes, so that no, they are not making any mistakes during the dictation test or especially during the revisions and exams. When it comes to social, every word, every term, it's very important, and it should not happen that they are missing the marks due to the dictation words. So usually when I write the keywords on the board or smart board, what I will do is I will do syllabication and help them to teach the sound of the every letter, so that the child will not make the spelling mistakes. It will be easier for them to recollect the spellings. Sorry.
Yes, you are right. Because you used to bifurcate the word.
Yeah,
Because in
bifurcate the
social
word.
science, like in
Correct.
English also, we have big words also. At that time, we used to simplify the word, right?
Yeah, sure.
We used to bifurcate the word.
Yeah,
So we used to chop the word. Like we used to
chop
say
the
chop,
words. Correct.
right?
Chop.
We used
Oh,
to chop the word.
yeah, yeah. It's very simple term.
Yes, a simple term so that children can
Yeah,
write, so that children can remember.
yeah, yeah. Of course.
When you are doing these things, children can
Yeah,
also memor. You can, children don't need to learn the spellings.
yeah,
They
yeah, yeah.
can,
That's no point. See, they need not
yes,
memorize it. It is just like they
yes,
can just remember. They will avoid spelling mistakes in exams. The marks
yes.
cannot be
Now
deducted due to the
they
spellings.
don't need to depend. They are not depending upon the memorization, right?
Memorization. True. Correct.
They
True.
used, they can listen the word carefully and they can
Yeah,
chop the word,
exactly.
right? And while chopping the word, they are going to write each and every letter sound correctly.
Correct. Yeah,
So there are less number of mistakes.
yeah, yeah. True.
So phonics work, yes. In every sense, phonics works. Phonics gives us the tools. We need to learn thousands of words without depending upon the memorization.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know what?
Sure.
When you are going to do the first set of first group, when you are going to complete the first group, you are going to make 60 words from that. So this is the reason n numbers of school have changed the pattern. Now they are working as they have changed their program, their literacy program. They have converted their literacy program into the Jolly Phonics program. The reason behind this is this only, because they want their children to make n number of words from starting. Because in phonics they are going to read from the starting, they are going to blend from the starting. You don't need to teach them, you don't need to give the extra class to them, how to teach two letter word, how to teach three letter words. In earlier days, like when you are when you are studying, when you were in your kindergarten, do you have a Jolly Phonics program?
No, ma'am, we didn't have.
No, na. We used to learn like this:
Yeah,
cat,
yeah.
right? PA and
correct.
pan. So we
Yes,
used to, you know what? We used to memorize n number of words,
correct.
right? At that time, because we are burdened with the things. Like if we are having an English paper, so we have to learn n number of words.
Yeah,
Because in dictation we are going to have
yeah.
the lollipop also word, we are going to have candy, we are going to have ambulance, n number of words used to come, right?
Yeah,
So
ma'am. Correct.
what we need to do, we need to learn the spellings in our time. But now the scenario is changed. Now a
Any
nursery class student can also tell you three letter word easily. He can bifurcate the sound. Why? Because he knows all the 26 letter sounds,
Yeah, true.
right?
Yeah,
He is
ma'am.
going to tell you the ending sound also. He is going to tell you when you are going to speak slowly. He's going to tell you the middle sound also of that word.
True, true.
He can easily recognize the beginning sound. He can easily recognize the ending sound.
Yeah.
If you are going to speak slowly, like cat,
Uh,
cat, he's going to
mm,
recognize the middle word also,
true.
right? So he can
Yeah, ma'am.
write that thing. And with the help of phonics, because the phonics is not like this. Okay, learn this. Okay, learn that. We used to have a playway method. We have different games. With every letter, you can play a game. With every letter, you can have a story. Jolly Phonics have given n number of stories.
very true.
I know the stories are too long because the child span is like for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Hardly it is 20 minutes, not more than that. And the stories are long. So that's why we prefer a small stories according to, concentration level of the child. At the end, when the child is in like, KG1, so at that time you can have the Jolly Phonics stories. And you can have the picture comprehension, you can have the n number of questions from that stories. But when it comes to the level of children like in nursery or pre-nursery, at that time you have to introduce small stories, right? Agree with my point?
Any doubts still here? Fatima ji, Veena ji, any doubts?
Any
It's clear.
question?
Any questions? I would just take few seconds, Prachi ji.
Sure.
A special welcome to Mr. Swaminathan. He is a DPS principal from Uganda who has joined us for the
Nice,
Jolly
nice.
Phonics course. And Dr. Padma is also here. Mr. Swaminathan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good
Yes.
evening to all. I have been listening.
Good
It's
evening.
quite interesting. Hope all of them will be gaining a lot from today's session and upcoming sessions.
I told
Thank you,
him to
ma'am.
join our session. It's very informative.
It's really informative.
Yeah.
In fact, first time I'm attending. It's good. Okay. So irrespective of the subject, because generally teachers think phonics classes are only meant for English teachers.
Yes.
You can see even other subject teachers are showing interest and interacting. It's
Yes.
really good.
Yeah.
Let's
Thank you
hope
so
everything
much.
goes on
Thank you so
fine.
much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Dr. Padma, are you there? Yeah. Yes. Any questions till now, or should we continue?
Anything you want to share? Like, I just want to know one more thing, Twinkle ma'am here. What
Yeah.
kind of a strategy they are following in their school?
Yes. We can ask them. Fatima
I
ji,
want
can we start with you? Yeah, see, Veena ji. Anyone? Yeah, Santoshi ji, you want to start? Yeah,
Yeah,
please go
ma'am.
ahead. Yeah.
Ma'am, what is the exactly what is the question, ma'am? What is the question that I have to answer?
How you do Jolly Phonics in your class? In simple language, you
Jolly
want to know
phonics.
this thing.
Understood, ma'am. Actually, as a social teacher, what I do is syllabification of words, bifurcation of words, and I used to explain the each and every what is that every sounds of the word to the students, especially 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, so that they are not making any spelling mistakes. So I have not handled that pre-primary stage to exactly teach them the phonics. But what I understood is I am just bifurcating the words, chopping the words, and I am explaining the sound so that they will not make spelling mistakes. And I have seen parents also giving very positive feedback on this. Social now everywhere. See, in one page, if you see more than 10 words will be there in social. It will be very normal. So what is that? Spellings will be very challenging for students. When we have different learners, the syllabication, this phonics helps them a lot to improvise the spelling. That is my personal experience. And students are benefited.
Yes,
That's it.
definitely. Yes.
Nice
Anyone
strategy
else
you are
wants to share
following.
something with us?
Yes, this is Veena, ma'am. Namaste.
Yeah, namaste, Veena ji. Please.
I'm so happy and I'm glad to be joined in this group. Yes, I do Jolly Phonics every day in the class from last year, but again, like I'm feeling I'm learning something new today. Like, what is the step first? How to go about blend, again delete, again add? How child has to learn? You're saying awesome, ma'am. Like, what are the steps exactly we have to follow? I don't know anything. I just blindly doing Jolly Phonics, which I had downloaded a mouse one that app in the mobile. Like, I differentiate story from the hard copy book, Jolly Phonics book. The story is very big, and in the mobile it is like only 4 5 lines. So I go for junior KG. It's like PP1 LKG. So I introduce the story in a small way because their attention span is 7 to 10 minutes maximum.
Yes.
Yes, you are right.
And
Because
Veena ji, this
they
is the first
hardly have
session.
20
You have
minutes
a
time
long
span.
journey now. By
Yes,
sixth session, you will know everything about Jolly Phonics.
yeah.
Prachi ji is very good in Jolly Phonics.
Yes, I am enjoying your class like anything, ma'am. I just started like learning what is Jolly Phonics, what is it about, and like the steps you had differentiated. No, I just made a note everything in
We
my
will be
book.
sending all the notes, Veena ji. Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
We
But
will be
still,
sending
I
notes
just made
also.
my notes too
Yeah, very
easy, like
nice. Very
how ma'am
nice.
is
Well
saying,
done.
Prachi, ma'am.
Well done. Well done.
Very,
Because
very nice.
because n number of times when I am confused, when I got a new query, I also get back to my notes. What
Okay.
I Because I have done this course in 2017. So at that time, I was also fresher. I was also like writing notes for me. Until now, when I used to take the session, I used to keep my pile with me
Great.
because n number of times I got different kind of a queries. Ma'am, why this word don't follow the phonics rule? Why this is so? Why this is this? So at that time, I also take a time. I also take a pause and I just get back to my notes at that time. So it's a very good habit. And like different subjects also use this kind of a strategy.
Yes.
Right. This is not for literacy. This can be done with n number of subjects. Because you are going to bifurcate, you are going to chop the sounds. You are
And
going to
Prachi
chop the
ji,
word.
till now, if I have to remember some word na, I have to divide it. Matlab, literally, I have to
Yes.
chop it down, then I remember the spelling.
And
Or
you
my
know what,
spellings
ma'am?
can't never be wrong because I
Yes.
always bifurcate the word.
Yes, and sometimes like what different spellings like development. We used to learn this. We have learned this spelling in like sixth or seventh class,
Yes,
right?
exactly, exactly.
Until now, when we write D, D, E,
It's
D,
a
L,
flow. It's a flow, but you don't have to
so
think even.
yes,
Bus, just
yes.
flow.
This is the reason. Envelope, right? When we
Yes,
write these kind big spellings, elephant, dolphin, these are the actually big spellings, and we
yes.
are going to cover these spellings in Jolly Phonics. So right now, children can bifurcate the word in easy way, and we have to memorize that word. See the difference. If I'll go 35 years back, like 30 years back, I have to learn n number of spellings, and I was burdenized, and I was like, I used to give up. Right?
Yes,
When
ma'am.
I was infant, I used to give up. I don't want to learn the things. I was like, I hate English. I can't do it. Tense, noun, all the stuff come at the one time. Everything is like you have to do this, you have to do this. Now the Jolly Phonics has, you know, prepared a pattern, And they have created apps also for this. With the help of these apps, now teachers are like equipped with the things. They have equipments with them. Earlier, teachers were also not ready with the things. They were weapons. They were the like soldiers standing on the border without weapons. They were like this. And you know what? Children don't ask the questions with them. I hardly remember I have asked anything with my teacher.
When you are not clear, na, you can't ask the question
Yes,
also.
because we don't have the concepts. You know what?
Yes.
They don't clear the concept behind the two-letter word. They
Yes.
only teach at. Read this.
Read,
at.
exactly. They don't tell the concept
Yeah.
behind. Very true. Very
Right?
true.
Right? And now what we are doing? We are telling them how it becomes a two-letter word. This is the sound of a. The letter A is having a sound a. And then when it combines with letter T, the sound is t. At. At. Now say with me, at. Now we have changed the pattern.
At.
Yes. And the Jolly Phonics is, following the Montessori pattern. I
Ma'am,
do.
can I talk? Excuse me.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
please.
yeah, Shri Vidya ji, please
Hello,
tell us.
ma'am. I'm Shri Vidya, ma'am. I'm the mentor for PP1 actually in my school. I'm new to teaching field actually. I was into non-teaching field. So to improve my skills, I have joined this program. So I'm
Nice.
expecting teaching skills, how to improve teaching skills and tips on that also, ma'am. And just today only I taught them at sound. This is your new friend. At I wrote on the hands also today.
So these teaching skills we are going to tell you. When we are going to take a topic now, we are going to tell you how you are going to teach in your classroom.
Okay, ma'am.
You know what I take in how I used to teach my teachers as like kids. Like how you are going to present yourself in your classroom. I always take this kind of a strategy. I don't teach you like a teacher. For me, you all are kids. Because right now, I am going to teach you how you are going to, you are going to represent yourself in front of toddlers. Because toddlers have n number of questions. They are going to ask you, why this is a cup? Tell me. Might be they are going to tell you when you are going to ask an open-ended question. They are going to tell you this thing that no, he is not happy. And they have the specific reason for that also.
Yes,
They'll tell you
ma'am.
the reason also.
This
Right?
generation kids, my God,
Yes.
in one single
They
word they
are
have 100 questions. We
They're
also
alphas and
don't know
betas.
what.
They're
They are the
alphas
question
and
bank,
betas,
actually. They are
Baba.
the question bank.
yes,
Yes.
ma'am. There are so many questions.
Yes.
And for that, how you're going to answer? I am going to tell you. I'm going to teach you in this program.
Sure, ma'am.
These 5 days you are with me like my children. Because I have already gone through with your journey, na. I am at this place because I have like passed this phase. I have taken your phase. I have seen how toddlers used to question. How they are going to connect the letter name with the letter sound. They take time. You can't say again and again, this is S, S, S. No, Baba, no. They will not, they are not ready to accept this kind of behavior. When you're going to take the teaching part in your play part, you're going to combine the teaching with your play part, then they are going to, understand your thing.
Yeah, they will
You
be
need,
getting connected easily.
yes, you need to down your level. You
True,
need
true.
to come, according to their height. You need to
Height,
do
yeah,
the
true.
eye to eye contact. At that
Correct.
time, they are going to understand your talks.
Exactly.
You need to put your foot
Feet in their
inside
shoes.
in their shoes.
We need
You
to
need
put
to
in their shoes,
understand their
ma'am.
mindset.
Yes. Yes.
And
Correct.
what NEP says this thing only. Understand the child's level. Come to the child's level, please. You know what our STG says. This all comes from where? From where NEP comes. Just give me a second.
Yes.
So, ma'am, Jane, ma'am, I think Twinkle K. Jane.
Yeah, Veena ji. Yeah, please,
Ma'am,
please.
I received your contact number from my principal, ma'am, that the session will be very nice. It will be informative. You'll be learning. So, actually, I was searching for phonics training. As I
Okay,
joined
okay,
Milestone
okay,
Academy, they follow only Jolly Phonics. So, I don't,
okay,
what is Jolly Phonics also, I don't know in the last year when I joined. So slowly, I saw many classes of my colleagues, and I
okay.
learned, I ran and learned. But again, today, like it's like completely new. Yes, now I felt like, yes, my principal ma'am gave me, like she said, it is wow session, Veena, you have to go and learn.
And
Then
what's the
I
name of your principal? I want to know. I will thank her.
Radhika Srinivasan, she attended your session, ma'am.
Okay,
She only
okay. Actually,
suggested
this
me.
is our ninth batch of Jolly Phonics in the last
Okay.
2 months. So we
Okay.
are having back-to-back sessions of Jolly. As soon as we finish the
Oh,
session, na, we have a request for the another one.
yes,
I
yes.
got a call. I got a call. Like, ma'am, this batch is completed. Now another batch is waiting. I was
Oh,
like, in June, I have taken like
Literally,
4 batches and I
we
was
are going
last the
back-to-back sessions. We are
great,
going
ma'am.
back-to-back sessions of Jolly Phonics nowadays.
Thank you. Thank you for the sessions, ma'am.
So
अभी तो
this is the
जर्नी इज अ लॉन्ग वन जस्ट वेट एंड वॉच बहुत कुछ सीखना है आपको भी
Yes, ma'am. Ready to learn.
या ग्रेट
now let's
ग्रेट
come back. Okay, now let's come back to our pattern. So this is the pattern you are going to follow in your classroom. Okay, from the day one, you are going to follow this pattern. You are not going to wait that child is going to come, child will take time to settle. No, from day one, you have to talk to the child. When you are going to talk to the child from day one, you are making the child understand the things. You are creating phonological awareness, right? Now, let's come to the 5 components. Come to the 5 components of reading. So the basic component is phonological awareness, which you have created. Then come to the phonics part. Then come to the phonics, A, B, C, D, the sound part, the writing part, all comes under this. Then come to the fluency part, how they are reading in one go. Are they breaking the sounds? Are they still they want any assistance from your side? Are they need any guidance? Now they are still they are not independent. Still they seeks your guidance. When they are reading, they are looking towards you, right? So they that means that is the sign. That means still they need assistance. Still you need to give more practice. Vocabulary. It totally depends how much vocabulary you give. And from where you are going to give the vocabulary? 2 tools. Music, story. Give n number of music and movement. Give n number of stories. Do the read aloud, do the storytelling, do the enactment, and then give the vocabulary. Talk to them. Whatever they are having in their mind, listen in your circle time and then think about it. Write down your observations. Because what happens, children used to share n number of things. And when we don't write, we forgot the things. What NEP says, you have to create your communication sheet. You have to create your anecdotes. You have to write. Where is the proof? Where is the observation? your all the holistic development progress card based upon your observations. Right now, we don't take assessments. Why? Because we do n number of observations during the play. We used to talk to them. We don't need any examination patterns. During our time, we have the examination patterns, right? But now we don't have. In kindergarten, we used to observe, we used to talk to them. And you have to write the observations on daily basis. You can't write one day observation and then you can tell that the child comes to in the developing part or the beginner part. No. When you have n number of observation, then evaluate. Might be the child is lying in the emerging part. It is between the beginner and the developer. So what are the strategies you are going to follow? From bringing the child from beginner part to emerging part to developer part, developer part to profession part. So these are the things you have to do according to the vocabulary. Give the vocabulary according to the children level, but give them in a don't give all the vocabulary together. Slowly. You have to integrate with other subjects. Okay. Then you can play with the vocabulary part. Then text comprehensions. When you are done with the 2-letter words, one family, give the comprehension part. A fat man. Introduce some sight words. And then give the reading part also. A fat man. A fat man has a cap. How was the man?
Fat man.
Fat. What the man is having?
A cat.
A cap. So like this, you can ask simple questions. So this comes under the text comprehension. And how you're going to do the text comprehension? Are you going to give this comprehension like this? No. You have to first give the picture comprehension. Let them see the things. Let them relate the things. And then come to the text part. Then let them read the text again and again. See how much understanding they are going to develop related with the text. Are they able to read the words? Are they able to understand the things? And while giving the vocabulary part, what you have to do? You have to tell the meaning also of that vocabulary. Okay. Make sure that you are having the card for that, vocabulary card, picture card with that vocabulary. Like cap. Show them the picture or a real object if you have. Because when they see, they learn. And here what comes? Multiple intelligence. You know, there are 8 kind of multiple intelligence. So every Gardner's theory, which comes like that every child is important. Every child is genius because they can learn with different kind of, strategy. Some can learn audio, some can learn with the audio aid, some can learn with the kinesthetic aid, some can learn in the environment, some can do peer learning, some can do learn by doing by themselves, right? So there are different kind of, learners. So you need to figure out, according to the class, you need to make a strategy. Five basic skills, what we are going to cover in this program. First, we are going to cover all the letter sounds, okay? Then letter formation. How you are going to, introduce the letter formation. What are the steps for the letter formation? Then what are the steps for the blending? Then how you are going to help them in reading part. how you are going to help them in identify sounds in the word. What are the activities you are going to do? What are the activities for tricky word, like for the sight words, because they don't follow the sound pattern. Here you have to, learn the word. And what kind of a strategy you are going to do? You are going to look and copy strategy. First, show them the card. Let them write down. Let them make the word with the letter cards. Then cover the word. Let them again make the word. Let them again write the word. And then let them check whether they have written right or wrong. Let them see the things. Let them observe the things. So these are the things we are going to cover in this program. Now let's see what are the 7 groups of phonics. So this is a chart where we have letters also, we have digraphs also, we have blends also, we have diphthongs also, we have R controlled sounds also, we have long sounds also, we have alternatives also. So this 7 phonics, 7 groups of phonics is a combination of all the things. So prepare this chart in your notebook, because every day after completing our day, we are going to refer this chart. Note down in your notebook. If you will write down, it will be helpful for you, so that you can remember in group 1 these letters we have completed, or these blends we have completed, these digraphs we have done. Please note down and show me your thumbs up if you have done. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, done. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, 5th row, can you read that, ma'am? 5th
Sorry?
point. 5th
Fifth.
point. Z,
Okay. Fifth group is
W.
Z, W, N, G. N, G comes together. Ing. Okay. Then V.
Okay.
Then double O, double O. Because it has 2 sounds. Long U and short U. That's why we represent like this.
Okay.
Done. Can we move ahead? Okay, so let's move ahead. So we are going to cover all these things in all 5 days. We are going to cover different things. So we are going to start with 26 letter sound. Tomorrow we are going to cover all the 26 letters, all the 26 letter sounds. So be ready with it. Okay. And now let's see.
Tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Ma'am, tomorrow they are going to cover all the 26 letters, and they need to get ready with 26 letter flashcards.
This is
We
the
are going to
assignment.
have
This is the assignment which you are giving.
not an assignment. Let them make 26 letter flashcards so that we can do activity in our classroom.
Yeah, the activity and the session will be a day after tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow we are going to do the activity with 26 letter sounds.
Okay.
Tomorrow we will cover. Okay. So what will be the pattern? What is the pattern? How you are going to show the letter in your classroom? How you are going to introduce the letter sound in your classroom? Let's talk about this. Suppose I am a teacher. I'll go in the classroom. I'll show the letter card. See, this is letter C. What is this? Letter C. And the sound is K. Is this a right way? Or is this a right way?
No.
Now let's see the second part. Okay. Hello, children. So today I am going to have a story for you. Do you want to hear a story?
Exactly.
Okay. So let's settle down and let's hear what is the story. So I have introduced the story. I have done with the character part. I told them the story. Okay. Now let's come upon on the question part. I have done with the story. Now, if I use like vocabulary ant, alligator, apple. So, what is the beginning sound coming in? Ant, apple, alligator.
Ah,
Okay, okay. So, do you know we are going to see? So, we have a special friend in our class. Do you want to see? So, let's
yes,
see.
ma'am.
Now, take out the letter flashcard and say the letter name. This is letter A. And you know what? Letter A is having sound ah, ah. Say with me. Letter A, ah, ah. So, is this an interesting way or the earlier one the interesting way?
This is the interesting one.
So, like this, you have to introduce this thing, letters in your classroom. First of all, you have to tell the storyline. Then come upon on the action and rhyme. Then show the vocabulary flashcard. And then come upon on the letter card. Okay. Then how you're going after introducing the letter sound, after introducing the letter name, all done with yourself. Okay. Now, what you are going to do? Now you have to come on the letter formation,
A tracing.
right? Writing part. You have done the listening part. You have done the speaking part. Now you are going to come on the writing part. For writing part, you are going to give them a notebook, direct notebook, or you are going to do the activities first.
First activities. The last part is no.
Yes. First of all, you are going to do the fine motors activities to activate their fine motor skills. For fine motor activities, you are going to show the card, you are going to do the tracing on the card, big letter cards. Okay. Then what you are going to do? You are going to give the clay, you are going to give n number of things so that they can form the letter. And while they are forming the letter, you can give the sand area also, sand tray also. In that also, they are going to do the tracing part. And you are going to guide them. What is the correct tracing part? Which finger they are going to use? Which hand they are going to use? Right? You are going to give the guidance also. Then, when they are done with the fine motor skills, then you are going to come upon on the white sheet. You are going to give them a free handwriting. Then you are going to do the finger gym activity. And while doing the finger gym activity, that after that you are going to give them the notebook work. And You are going to give the notebook work like this only. One dot. On one dot, you are going to tell them write the letter.
No. First trace and write.
Yes. First of all, you are going to tell them what are the lines. You are going to tell them
Strokes.
about 3 lines. Yes. And then you are going to
Strokes,
tell
ma'am.
them how to write the letter. You are going to tell them the instructions, right? And then you are going to tell them, you are going to give them on dots. First, you are going to give them on full dots. Then you are going to give them on 3 dots. Then you come on the 2 dots. Slightly, you have to think. You have to change according to the child's need.
Exactly, ma'am.
Right? Then
Yeah.
till here you are going to stop? No, you have to do the extension activities also with that. Right? For the extension activity, what you are going to do? You are going to give n number of games. You are going to give the dice game. In starting letter, you can't give the n number of games. While starting the thing, you can have 1 or 2 activities. But when you are going to come to the second letter or third letter, then you can have the sorting activity. Then you can have a tap activity, tap the letter. Then you can have the I spy activity, find the letter from n number of letters, right? Because now they are able to recognize the letter. So these are the part of the how you are going to introduce the letter in your classroom. You can't take the letter flashcard and then directly just introduce in the classroom. No, you have to chalk out a plan. You have to do the lesson plan. You have to make your own strategy, how your children will understand the things.
Ma'am, extension activity means, can you give one example for extension activity?
Like extension activity, I just give sorting activity, right? When you have introducing, you have introduced it letter S and letter A. So at that time, you can have a sorting activity. Now tell me, the things which start with the S. You just have the different n number of printouts or something like. I'll show you. Just give me a second. With that, you can understand, more. Are you able to see my screen? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
See, so you have done letter S, for example. So you can have this kind of a sheet. Find it. So from wherever you are going to see the letter S, you are going to dab on it. Okay. Then you can have this kind of activity also. You just place all the letters and then they have to move this arrow on letter S only. Right? You can, if you don't have this kind of an arrow, what you can have, you all have dusters in your classroom, right? Then you have to let them tap on the letter S, right? Done. Like this you can have, or you can have this also. You can have the vocabulary from starting with the letter S sound, and then they have to match with the letter S. So these all comes under the extension activity. Any other question?
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt.
Yes.
Can you please suggest the extension activity based on the subject social studies, especially for primary?
So according to the topic, you need to select.
Yeah, suppose if the topic is solar system.
Okay.
Yeah. So after introducing the planets, so after introducing the significance of the planet, what kind of activity can be done in the class
So
in order to
you can
remember the
have the
name?
planet cutouts, right? You can have the
Okay.
planet cutouts and let them arrange in a sequence.
Pardon? Can you please repeat it, ma'am? Voice is breaking.
Okay, I'll repeat. You can have
Yeah,
a
ma'am.
small cutouts of the planet
Okay.
and let them
Yeah.
arrange in a sequence.
Okay.
You can ask the beginning sound of the planets
Planet.
also. Yes,
Okay.
you can ask the beginning sound, right?
Okay. Okay.
You can
Yeah.
have Earth and let them bifurcate the word.
Word. Yeah. Correct.
Okay, Saturn,
Yeah.
Neptune, like this you can have the bifurcation. Pluto. So
Yeah.
like this you can talk and let them draw the planet and let them talk about it.
Yeah.
Let them,
Fine.
give them white sheets, draw the solar
Okay.
system, and
Yeah.
then invite them to talk.
Mm. Mm.
Or you can have this activity also, think, pair, and share,
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Think parent share is very good actually. They will be
right?
sitting with the partners together. They will think. They
Yes,
will just
yes. You can
what
make
is that? Pair up
the
together. They will
question.
share whatever updates they have got
Yes,
from the
give the
neighbors.
instruction. Give the
Yeah.
instruction. I'm going to give you one question, and
Yeah.
then you have to think. Then make a
Okay.
pair, and then
Fine.
share with your pair, and then
Correct. Yeah.
ask.
Ask. Yeah. Correct.
Or you can do one activity also. Display their drawings. Let the
Okay.
children do the gallery walk. Let
Okay.
them talk about their drawings.
Correct. Yeah. They can
Correct?
open up. They can open up a lot.
Yes. So you are
Yeah.
building sentence.
Yeah. Of
You
course. Good.
you have given the words, and
Yeah.
they are making n number of sentences. Let them
Exactly.
talk. Let
Exactly.
them discuss.
Yeah.
Let them share.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. This all comes under the active learning strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Or you can have an exit ticket.
Yeah.
At that time, you
What is
can
it, ma'am?
ask what you
What
have
is that,
learned today.
ma'am? What is that exit ticket, ma'am?
Exit ticket is a strategy,
Yeah.
when you just wind up your session. At that time, you
Okay.
ask, "Now tell me what you have learned."
Okay.
It is a kind
Fine.
of a ticket. You can make a form a ticket, give them, and
Uh,
let them write what they have learned. What are the takeaways?
Okay. Like a recap.
Yes, like a quick recap.
Okay. Okay.
You
Recap
can do
session.
it in
Fine.
you can do it with the toddlers also. Like
Okay.
when you have taught one lesson related with
Okay.
letter S. Okay,
Mm.
I'm just giving you example.
Yeah.
With any letter, you can do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, reflection of what is learned. This
Yeah.
is the exit ticket. Like what
Okay,
you
ma'am.
have learned, let them
Mm.
draw whatever you have
Okay.
given n number of vocabularies with letter S. Give them
Yeah.
white sheet. Let them draw
Okay.
sun. Let them
Yeah.
draw snake. Let them
Yeah.
draw stick.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Yeah,
And
ma'am.
let them talk about it.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, very good, Sri Devi. Sri Vidyaji, very nice. This is also a good strategy. So these are the
Okay, ma'am. Will
strategies.
that work, ma'am? Can they can speak single line, no?
Yes, yes, they can work, ma'am. Yes, it will
And
be
we can
work.
show traffic signal also for land.
Yes,
This
you can
one.
have different setups also. Like in English, what we used to do in Jolly Phonics, we have different, different activities. For letter S, I have given n number of things at one table. Now children will take one toy or children will take one flashcard, and then they are going to speak about it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
We can show
so
real toys or flashcards also.
anything, whatever
Yes.
is available at that time.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the things you have to do in your classroom. This will help children making sentences, in their, they will help in the speaking skills. They'll get the confidence, right?
Exactly.
So this you need to work. Now let's come the last, because I want to wind up this. Blends. After this, what you are going to talk about? Blends. You are going
Blend.
to talk about the initial blend. Initial blends come in the starting part and the final blends come in the ending. Digraphs, wall sound, short and long wall sounds, R control, diphthongs, magic E, how the long walls work, how the magic E goes with the long wall. When it comes with the short vowel, it will become long. So you are going to tell all these things in your lesson plan. Alternative wall spellings. So these are the all things with which we, work in our lesson plan. We can't take the flashcard in our classroom and then directly say that this is the letter and this is the sound. No, children will not understand. Okay. For creating understanding, you have to take playway method. Done till here? Any questions? Anything you want to share? Anything you want to ask?
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry,
Yes.
carry
Yeah,
on.
Fatima ji, please go ahead.
You mentioned to use the right hand to write, the correct hand to write. So I had children who use both their.
Ma'am, can you speak loudly? I'm not able to hear.
Your what? Yeah.
Is it breaking? I'm so sorry.
Unmute yourself, Fatima ji.
Am I audible?
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah, now it's better.
Now you're audible.
Yeah. So you mentioned about using the correct hand. So I had students who use both their hands to write, both left and right. So I heard two opinions, that we have to make them stick on to one hand, and the other opinion was let them decide which hand to use. So which is the correct way? At times they use the right hand, and the next time they use the left hand. So should I force them to stick on to one hand, the right hand or the left hand, or should I let them decide which hand to use?
See, it totally depends. Some children, some children used to write with their right hand also. Some children can write with their left hand also. Some children are in your class, like one or two, who used to write with their left hand, right? So it's their choice. Don't force them that you have to write with the right hand only. You have to write with this only. This is your dominating hand. No. With the brain connection, the handwriting connect with the brain, the left brain and the right brain. If they work, yes, if they work with the left hand, their right brain is more developed. You know this thing?
Yes.
So right now the children are in that stage where their neurons are connecting with the more power. Okay, so don't it totally give them choice. But while they are writing with the left hand, make sure that the child is not sitting at that child is not sitting at next to him, because otherwise his handwriting will affect. If the child is if the child writes with their left hand, give them the space to write. Make them sit alone while doing the writing work. If you're going to sit if you're going to make a pair, so otherwise you have to shift him left hand towards the wall, or might be the left hand will shift towards the partner, so it will create a mess. So don't worry about it. With whatever hand they are going to use, it's their choice. But make sure that while writing with the left hand, whatever the children, whoever the children are writing with the left hand, make them sit separate at that time, so that they will get a good handwriting, because they need more space. Right hand capture the less space, left hand capture more space because they tilt their notebook. You just notice in your classroom, when the child is writing with their left hand, they used to tilt the notebook little bit and then
Yes,
write.
ma'am, I have seen. Yeah, ma'am, I have seen. I have seen. And they
Right?
will occupy extra space compared to the
Yes.
one those who are writing in right hand.
They need an extra space. So
Yeah, yeah.
give them the
Maybe.
extra space so that their
Correct.
handwriting will not affect. Plus, the occupational therapist also suggests these things that,
Okay.
till the age of 5, let them decide to write whatever hand they
Okay.
want to use.
Yeah, yeah. Correct.
Same goes with the mirror image also. Till the age
Mm,
of 5, it's okay.
mm,
But if they do it on a repetition mode,
okay.
you need to write the observations regarding it. If they do it in a repetition mode, then you need to take a step.
Okay.
But you need to bring it into your eyes that every child need special attention. Every child
Yeah.
is unique.
Ma'am, today I had one experience in my class. Uh, shall I share it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually, the boy was actually very, very quiet, very, very silent boy, very nice boy. He was initially very quiet. When we ask him to read, also his voice doesn't open up, but he is very nice boy. But today in my class, I just saw his exact different version. It happened like there was a small argument with another child. The boy, the one who was very silent, he has become so much aggressive. And I was convinced I could call the child separately. I asked him to drink water and I'm pampering him. I'm just talking to him. I'm just, what is that? Inside a classroom environment, I'm just controlling him so that he will not move on to very aggressive way. I'm just asking you to drink water, settle down. I will talk to you. I will talk to that boy. He's so much, he was a kind of so much overreacting. The boy was very quiet, basically. Very nice boy, very positive boy. Even if he reads, his voice doesn't open up. But what is that? When he was aggressive, he was completely very different. So I felt a little bit challenging to handle that, but I managed. I was pampering that boy. I was just asking him to drink water. I took him separately. I just made him to sit with me in staff room for one period. Then he was fine. That aggressiveness no, was completely reduced after giving that individual attention to the child.
You need to figure out the behavior process for that.
But correct.
Everything is related to the behavior. It's not like that, in a one day it will be like you are going to observe the child and then you can decide that the child become very much aggressive. You need to find out the
Uh-huh.
behavior pattern. Then you need to
Yeah.
see that what has triggered him to do this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to find out what has happened actually before
Actually,
that
yeah.
behavior comes.
Mm-mm. Got it.
Okay, he has shown you
Yeah.
aggression in the classroom. You have noticed that aggression part. But
Yeah.
see what has what are the before beforehand.
Uh,
What are the things
Before
beforehand
instances,
done.
what tempted him to behave like this?
Yes,
Correct.
ABC pattern.
Yeah, yeah,
Before
ma'am.
teaching B, we used to teach A, right?
Yeah, yeah. Correct, correct. Understood.
So you need to see that it's not like this. Ki one day you just come and you just came and then you just figure out that what has happened. No, you have to recommend. You need to see the ABC model.
Understood. So previously,
ABC
what
model
got
of behavior.
fine, fine, fine. Got it, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, because
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
related with the psychology part. So you
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
ma'am.
understand the psychology of the children, and then you have to figure out that at that time something like might be that child got hurt, something like happened, whatever he has seen, anything
Okay.
happened.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Find out the reasons and then think, then give a thing, then keep it,
Yeah,
then keep yourself in that situation.
understood. Yeah,
Got
got
it?
it, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, got it. Thank you. Sorry, it
Salima
was
ji,
not
you want
related
to
to the
ask
topic.
something?
Yes, ma'am. I just
Yeah,
want to
please.
ask you
Yeah,
something.
go ahead. Yeah,
Okay,
please.
ma'am. Actually, I'm a pre-K teacher. This is my first year in pre-K. We have started our phonics. I have introduced letter S. I introduced it like Sam, a story of the boy Sam. Sam is going to school. He wore his socks. He ate sandwich. He ate strawberry, and he got into school bus. Then everything. It's like a story. Then during lunch, he had soup with the spoon. Then he went to the garden. He saw a sunflower. It was sunny, and he saw a snail, but he was scared soon. He saw a snake. Then the snake was like this. This is how I introduced. But my concern is my age group is 2.5 to 3. So that is the age group. Uh, so
They won't
You
understand
are dealing with
these
the
big
playgroup
words.
children.
yes. So
What can you do?
everyone, yeah, what can
No,
be?
everyone is like, from where she is teaching, what she is doing,
Yeah. But
right?
they all enjoyed the story. Like Sam is a nice boy. He wore socks. They were saying
Yes,
socks.
yes. They
Everything
will
was
enjoy
there.
the story. Yes,
And
they will
this,
enjoy the story, but
yes,
I don't think so. They are going to give you answer in complete sentence.
yes,
They are going to connect with the story.
yes,
Okay. Then they are going to have a real life connections.
yes,
So what I suggest, you are dealing with very small children.
yes,
Have a very small story, and if you want to teach something with that story, have a real objects with that story.
okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
So
Can I
that
speak?
would
I'm
be
so
better.
sorry. I'm so sorry to
Yeah,
disturb
Nida,
in the
yeah, please
middle.
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm also a pre-primary teacher dealing with nursery kids 2, 3 years. So how I deal with this phonic sound, I go with the song like ants on my arms, ants on my arms. So this thing they catch really fast. The
I can
songs they
totally
catch really
understand,
fast.
Nida, you
Yeah.
are dealing with the nursery children, and
Yes.
Salma is dealing with
Pre-
pre-primary children, playgroup children.
yes,
The
Okay, ma'am.
difference in the age. When the children
Yeah.
comes to you, they are more
Yeah.
settled. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
When
I'm
the
also dealing with 2 years old children as well. We are dealing with both pre-primary and the
okay,
Montessori kids.
yes,
So
and the children coming to her.
I've seen that they are catching very fast. The songs, the
Yes, yes.
actions, they catch very fast.
I told you in starting what two strategies you have to work. You can work with the music and movement, and then you have to work with the storytelling.
Yes, ma'am.
The
Perfect.
program works around this. The
Mm-hmm.
program is not a like simple program. It is a multi-sensory program. Jolly Phonics is something like which you have n number of possibilities, n number of
Yes,
games,
ma'am.
n number of activities. you know so it's totally depend upon you how you take the activity to your classroom. Might
Yes,
be
ma'am.
you are
You're
not
right.
having a good TLM, might be you are in that area where you are not having a good TLM. It's okay, but you are having you have to you have to develop you inside you. You have willingness to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And
you're
the
right.
age
You're right.
group you are dealing, it's very
Mm-hmm.
small.
yeah,
Gently, calmly, with
yes,
love you have to care that. You have to nurture them.
Mm-hmm.
You can teach them, you can teach anything to them. They will they will adapt, they will grab, because right now the
Yes,
neuro
right.
connection is like superpower,
Yeah.
right? The connections are forming in their mind. एक सेकंड के अंदर इतने
Mm-hmm.
कनेक्शंस बन रहे हैं ना, आपको पता भी नहीं है.
Mm-hmm.
I think those who have read the book Creative Mind or something like this, so they can totally understand.
Yes.
So
Also, ma'am, I'm sorry to disturb you.
yes, 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 you
Also,
can
ma'am,
continue.
yeah, I'm also dealing with special aid kids as well.
So the technique that I'm using for nursery are totally useful for the special ed, but it takes a little longer, but the same technique I use. And it actually helps them out as well.
That is the reason we are having inclusive classroom,
Hmm.
right? What NEP
Yes.
says, we work on the inclusive classroom. Why we work on the inclusive classroom? Because we take all the children together.
Mm-hmm.
We don't consider the disabled children. We consider unique children,
Exactly, ma'am. Totally.
right? We
Yes.
we can't frame, we can't give the taglines to children. We have learning
Mm-hmm.
disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
We reframe our words.
Yes, ma'am.
We always
True.
start with a positive note while writing our observations, right? Why?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
we have a unique classroom. We have an inclusive
Yes.
classroom, right?
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And the children are very small, so you can easily have music and movement and storytelling in your classroom. But keep your music and movement short and give a repetition.
Mm-hmm.
So, in
Yes.
your opinion, real life objects would be better for
Real
them,
life
right?
object, because they can connect,
Yeah, okay.
they can do the connection, they can
Okay.
develop a connection with the real life objects, and they are going to have it like, mama, yes, I have seen it,
Mm.
I have seen
Thank
in
you.
my classroom, right? Because
Okay.
they right now in like when they are in the age of 2.5 to 3 now, they start speaking few sentences, they create sentences, but sometimes they don't have vocabulary, they don't have words, so they have a limited phrases, right? So you need to give the vocabulary part, but give related with the real life objects, have a creative TLM.
We will give ideas of the TLMs in the next sessions.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, with the letters only I'm going to give.
Yes, we have met that part also. And please go through the notes which has been sent in the group already. So you will have more idea about Jolly Phonics. And the feedback form already sent in the group. So go through it. Now we will be meeting on Friday at 7 p.m. for the session.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Okay,
Thank you everyone for
bye.
joining us. We'll be meeting on Friday now. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.